I come from Kathmandu, and then Kathmandu is not just densely populated, but kind of a jungle of concrete, and we don't have any open spaces and very narrow roads, and then traffic congestion is horrible, and then we have a very poor public transportation. So in contrast to that, here there are amazing parks where you can run, where you can, walk and then just lay down and read. I'll be looking at South Asia and Europe, especially. I'll be focusing on EU and SAARC, and I'll be looking at why it worked for EU, why EU succeeded, and why SAARC failed. Because even after the 35 years of establishment, we have failed to deal with various situations. We still have trade barriers, we have failed to curb the terrorism and poverty, and we still have the complicated border issues. So that's the reason that I wanted to pursue my PhD in this. I have to read a lot, so it's kind of much, there will be a lot of work. And I'll be looking at the factors what made EU work and what models can be adopted from the SAARC. It's a kind of comparative studies, so I'll be looking at the historical factors as well in EU and South Asia, and I'll be comparing the historical factors. Why did it work for EU, and why is it not working for Pakistan and India? For now, yes, I have a plan to do my field research in Brussels, in EU headquarters. I'm not sure how feasible that would be. And also in SAARC headquarters in Kathmandu, and in New Delhi, where most of the South Asian scholars are available. I'll be going with both the qualitative and quantitative, but yeah, obviously more qualitative. I think that would be quite interesting because script is already supporting, as you said, like script is already supporting the combination of the both social sciences and area studies. And I hope to, achieve more by getting involved in this program in terms of my knowledge and then in terms of theory and all. I thought that this would be the right choice for me if I get selected, because because I learned that scripts promises to deliver really rigorous academic trainings in collaboration with the other renowned academic institutions. That was the first reason that I was interested in scripts for my PhD. And the other reason was I felt like I realized that it encourages the interdisciplinary teamwork. I did my master's in South Asian Studies, and before that I did my bachelor's in Sociology. And I did my post-graduation in human rights too. I did my master's from Pondicherry University in India, and my post-graduation also from Pondicherry University, India. Here I think it would be field enough to add that I worked as a journalist for nearly half the decade, like 5 years in my country, in 2 leading Delhi newspapers in Kathmandu. We all have different sort of perceptions and we all have different experiences, and in terms of research as well. And with postdocs, obviously, they have already encountered this, they have a broad range of experience. So there is a lot to learn from them and to hear from them. But even with my colleagues, like they come from a very different, as I told you, like completely different sort of backgrounds. And yeah, in both ways, it's kind of a learning experience.